Hi, welcome to my channel and thank you for your support and your subscriptions. I am really pleased for each one of you, but the thing is, I want to come clean to myself. I know you might end up asking yourself, why? Doing these episodes, it's not only for me to tell you my story, but it's all also about me building the trust between you guys, and that mental health can happen to anyone, and everyone can be a victim of any kind of trauma in this world. So you shouldn't feel subjected to anything that you might feel. You shouldn't be feel pressure that, oh my god, my life is this. No, 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 no. We all have our own story. We all have our own issues. We all have our own traumas, and we all need to deal with that on our own time, on our own path, on our own speed. We can't rush things. We can't say that, oh no, I'm just going to be okay just like that. Each one of us, we have our own ways to move forward. And for me, my way is to share a little bit of my story to all of you. So you know that you are not alone with whatever thing that you are going through. I got this idea of doing this after I finished my undergraduate. Then I said that I think that I want to do the podcast. I want to do like small videos where I'm going to share somewhere. And it's not about like getting noticed or something like that. For me, I think it's more about wanting to reach more people and to help them and tell them that they are not alone, especially when it comes to mental health struggle. Many of us, we are struggling in silence, and many people might be, it's like they might not be aware that what we are going through might be really, really painful for us. But because mental health is not showing, it's not like you can say that, oh, that person is disabled or have this or have that. So many people end up not knowing what a person is going through. So I'll go back a little bit because I did the long episode that is, some of you might be like not having time to listen to it all. So I'm going to make it short so you catch up with everything. So what it was, I'm going to start not from the beginning of my life. I'll go back from my childhood later on, but I'm going to start here because I think is where the root of most of my mental health issue end up erupting and taking more like escalations and all that. After I had like met my ex, we were like friends. We love each other, we care about each other, and trust me, I never had any connection with anyone like that ever since. And I might, but I might not. He was so genuine, and I was so innocent, and I was so genuine as well. And for me, I was like, no, I know I am safe with him because he's older than me. I have that perceptions where he's like he's already done everything. It's like his adulthood, their if drinking or whatever, he already done all of that. So now He's just going to be focusing on building a family and stuff like that. But sometimes our perception or our assumptions, where we feel like this person's going to be different, they are not as different as any other person. So, in my side, I was wrong to assume that. But we had few years where we were happy. We never argue, we never fight. And it was like I never experienced any kind of like argument at all for years. And I thought that, oh my God, I'm so lucky with him. And I was. And I'm not blaming. It's like on this episode, I'm not blaming him. And I'm not saying that, oh, he was a bad person and things. No, he wasn't. He was really nice, gentle soul. But all of us, sometimes we end up losing our way. And I'm probably thinking that he lost his way. And for me, I forgive him because in life, we must learn to forgive and we must learn to move forward. So, in what I'm saying is the version of my side of story. For him, he might have his own version. So, whatever it is, I'm going to speak my truth. So, my ex was 20 years older than me. And he was like, oh my God, he used to treat me so nice that I used to feel because my dad left. It's like my dad divorced my mom like when I was 11. So when you are 11, you don't know as much. You haven't it's enough time. So I think that was like filling a void where I have like replaced my dad with him and having like this father figure in my life. And it was amazing to have that because he was so protective over me. And that felt great. And then things changed after before we had our daughter first because I had a few problems conceiving and all that. So too many issues. I'm not gonna go deep into that, but after I have my children, I had my daughter first, and then another daughter second, and then my son was the last one. After I had my son, I it's like I started being ill after I had my second child, severely ill, and that's where my mental health was really deteriorating. And that's when he was really not the same person as I knew him before. So when after I had my daughter, I was like in this mindset where, oh, maybe if he had a son, he's going to change. So I end up praying that, oh, please, God, just help me get a son. So while we were fighting and all the argument, not really being on the same page, I end up getting pregnant again with my son. And when I was told it's a boy, it was like, oh my God, I'm going to have a son. So maybe he's going to change. No, he didn't. So when he came back after I had my son, when my son was like 3 weeks old, I had to go to the hospital because they realized that I have a problem when I fall asleep. When I went to have him, every time I fall asleep, the machine that they're putting end up beeping like a flatlining. So it means like there was an issue with my breathing and there was issue with my heart, so I had to go back to have more tests done. So I couldn't take my son back with me, so he have to stay with his dad. So end up asking a friend of mine to help out with that. And I don't know what happened. after that with them too.